Hey folks, Quill18 here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Galciv 3. We are playing as the Onyx Hive over here, a species of rock-dwelling space worms. We are silicon-based. I guess that's one of the reasons we're really happy leaving these asteroids here. It's probably munching stuff. I'm going to spend another 100 credits over here to build another mining base now that our borders have expanded. We're going to need some more production over to Onyx Prime from that. Can we get a breakdown as to where this stuff is coming from? Raw production? Asteroid mining, yeah, +1 from that. So about 20% of our production is actually coming, well, not 20%. We're getting a 20% boost to our production, might be the better way to say it, as a result of asteroid mining for now. Approval is still 100% on our capital. I did lower taxes a scooch to try to improve the situation here a little bit. So the approval is not too bad. We're getting a variety of boosts from that. I think that's going to be a nice thing to do. Research has completed. Galactic mainframe is now done. It's only once per player, but one per player. But we've also got the Xeno Research Laboratories available here, which is going to be swell. I don't think we need to rush out the militarization right away. Now, the interesting thing about this game is that it actually takes a while to get the tech to invade planets. So early game war, I mean, it would take a lot of technology to figure out how to like conquer entire planets. So it does take a little while to get there. I'm very tempted to take the interstellar travel here, just to get the slightly better drives. And then what I'm probably going to do is build a bunch more scouts and some survey ships just to explore a lot faster. I really like to do that. Meanwhile, hey, GNN, so this is new in Intrigue as well here. Colony, oh, by the way, I meant to say, I am recording this series because I'm going to be making a sponsored video for Galciv. So while the series is not sponsored, I always want like the disclaimer as much as possible here. Founding Day, colonies around our civilization begun celebrating anniversaries of various colonial milestones. This has led to a very confusing holiday calendar, but general increased happiness throughout a civilization. Plus 10% approval for 10 turns. Very nice. So we're going to go ahead and anchor the shipyard over here. Boop. And out of curiosity, well, I'm sure we're still not getting the most. Yeah, 12%. So you know what? Moving didn't really make that much of a difference, and we lost several turns to do so, but it felt like a good idea. I don't know. Patriotic celebrations. 10% invasion resistance. Permanently. Oh, well, that's swell. All right, you finished your construction ships. We do have more administrative capacity. I'm going to queue a bunch of these, especially since we will get a free colony ship at some point. I think I'm just going to, like, just queue up all the construction ships. You can see these missions over here that you can run as well. Some of them are effectively free. Treasure hunt, I mean, you just, you know, you produce it. It takes 11 turns to make the production cost. But then it sends out a mission, makes you some money. And then some of these you actually have to trade. So we'd be losing some hypersilicates, but they're going to try to find Helios. Or here we also spend hypersilicates, but maybe find Arnor Spice. And then research mission over here, you have to spend precursor nanites to do it. So you can do these missions if you got nothing else to do with your shipyard, and so on. Okay, construction ship over here. Now, this one's actually fairly well placed as is. Is there any chance? No, that's too bad. I'm going to move this way, just to move away from these planets a little bit. Wait, can you have both a mining ring and an economic ring? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it here because I cover 1, 2, 3 resources. You can only have star bases within 4 tiles of each other, or not within 4 tiles of each other. So by doing this, I'm going to leave more room for a star base around these planets. So I'm going to build one here. First star base! Hooray! And we are going to build a mining ring over here. So the mining ring is going to go and connect up these resources. The antimatter, the Illyrium, and this Durantium, and it will start to accrue for us every turn, which is nice. I don't know why we have Durantium that we keep getting over here. Oh, we're probably getting it from our surveys. We don't get pop-ups when it's automated, so this one here gave us some treasury bonus and some experience points as we pop some of these anomalies. So that's swell. All right, we're going to start with that one, which is going to be great. We're definitely on the lookout for Promethium. So our first Durantium mine has been set up. Miners return first load of Durantium ore. Rocky debris laced with telltale silvery gold flicker. More dense and resilient than anything your people have seen before. It will enable new type of manufacturing and ship hulls. First Illyrium mine, which is good, I think, for high energy systems, beam weapons, and things like that. And antimatter over here. Explosive base weaponry and power generation. Boom, boom, boom. Meanwhile, super bacteria. An attempt to create an improved antibiotic has instead produced a bacteria that is immune to our treatments. It has escaped the lab, and your scientists warn it's spreading on INA-4. It can be fatal to infants and the elderly. So we can prioritize healthcare and make sure the infected have time and resources to recover. So, okay, it's just a temporary effect. So I'm not as concerned about these. Warn the citizens to be cautious, but there's little we can reasonably do. Quarantine the sick by force if needed. We will go for the benevolent point over here. We're still hoping to get closer and closer to that free colony ship, assuming we can find another habitable planet relatively soon. Interstellar travel is done. I'm very excited about that. Environmental engineering does give us the ability to unlock an extra tile. Get better labs over here as well. New types of hulls. I mean, we are going to have to defend ourselves at some point. Interstellar specialization. +1 move. Cheaper support module mass. More ship range. I'm going to go for the +1 move. It's great for exploration, and it'll be very handy for warfare later on as well. So we're going to research that. Okay, construction ships are finishing here. So the next one... Now, I know you can set up an archaeology lab and another thing as well. And yeah, this one here doesn't have the mining ring left over, or sorry, the economic ring, which would have been nice to do. So we got that. And yeah, you can upgrade these star bases as well. So I can give it some defense systems, I can give it increased scanning range, and there'll be other things later on as well. It costs money and usually some sort of resource. They also put out a little bit of influence around themselves, so it's another way to increase your borders a wee bit. And they have a scanning range. And you can extend your scanning range. We've got an extra citizen over here. I think I might still go for another set of administrators, but we might chill out about that afterwards. I did queue up a bunch of construction ships, which is why my administrators went to 0. Okay, we've got the deep core mine for a little bit of production, which is nice. We might want to start this refinery soon to start accruing the pollen. Hyperspace project is great. It's permanent +1 moves. It also gives you the +3 to research. Building it here might be a bit slow, though. I can build a spaceport because I am sponsoring a shipyard, and it gets the big adjacency bonus over here. I think we do that, and then we'll reevaluate soon. Another construction ship over here. Now, we're about to snag this area, which is good. We've got a couple of resources over here, including Promethium, which we're going to need as soon as possible to start increasing our city size. So I'm going to move you that way. I actually don't know what the rest of the construction ships are going to be used for. But presumably we'll find some more resources. Oh, there's a planet over there. Administrators report we have a budget surplus. What should we do with the extra funds? We could use this to rush our research, which I think is going to be better in morale. I think the extra 5 benevolent is all we need to get the extra colony ship, but we don't have anywhere to colonize yet. I'll do port into research. Breaking news. Oh, this is ranked by influence. You can see our score over here. We're 4th for production, which is pretty good. About mid-range for research and military, but we don't care about that yet. So we did find Fortis 2. It's a Class 9 bacterial world. It's going to require atmospheric cleansing before we can colonize it. We still haven't found a really strong world yet, which is a little bit frustrating. +1 moves. Awesome. I'm very happy about that. Let's pick up Universal Translator. We're bound to meet someone relatively soon, so we'll do that. We're preemptively assuming we're going to meet some aliens. In the not-too-distant future. We do have a lot of money. I could rush some more things, which actually is probably a good idea. And you're about to finish there. I'll rush the spaceport. It's fairly expensive, but I think it's worth doing. And then for your queue... 1 per player. It's such an awkward planet. Let's start this. I do want to see if I can build the hyperspace project, but maybe not there. Okay, I'm going to move you... Well, if we do colonize this planet, I don't want you there. Someone built the Galactic Council achievement. Well, good for them. I think that gets some influence. I'll just park here. I was hoping we'd reach something else, but that's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to build a mining ring, so we can mine the resources. And we're going to build a xenoarchaeology lab over here, which starts to collect the archaeological relics and starts developing ascension points, which you can use as one of the victory conditions. But we'll probably need control over more ascension points. The Eyes of the Universe project is a huge research booster, 10% boost. I don't know if that's local or not. Hyperspace as well. +3. You know what? I think I want to build the research booster over here. So we do have the computer core there. We might be able to go and get more research buildings over here as we terraform. I think that might be the plan. So let's see if we can build this. It's shorter build time, so I'm going to try for it first. I don't know if you fail it, if you get to carry over your production. I don't know. Now, It's time for me to build a space station over here to cover Onyx Prime and Stone. We want an economic space station. First Promethium mine, yeah. And, oh my god, there's a size 13 planet right here. Serene, influence growth and morale. Okay, well, we're on the cusp of getting our free influence boost, which is nice. Now, I believe this should be fine. You can see this range here. This is the starbase here. So if we build it here, perfect. So a mining ring we don't need. We already claimed the local resources. So I want an economic ring, which gives a bonus to production of all planets within range. So that's going to be both Stone and Onyx Prime. And we'll be able to get more upgrades for that later on as well. So that's going to be very helpful. And yeah, we're going to want a colony ship soon. There's more antimatter. Usually there's multiple antimatter around the black hole, and unfortunately it's often hard to get more than one source of it covered. I'm going to see just on the off chance there's some sitting around here, or maybe another resource over there. It looks like the answer is no. There's some durantium over there. Oh no, it is within range, so that's going to be fine. And here too, like, I could go, but I don't think there's going to be anything else over there, so I'll just stay where we are. We're going to mine that, finally get some Promethium. We're going to need a lot of that for a few different things. Promethium is also used for culture buildings, but we're going to be using them for our cities, so probably we're not going to go for the cultural type victory because there's a bit of a conflict there. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. It doesn't instantly upgrade the ships when you get the new technology. Sometimes it lags behind by one for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. We can get a bigger diplomacy boost, more influence, but again, I don't think we're going to stack influence. We can get some more administrators here. I think I'm going to grab diplomatic reasoning. No, we don't need it quite yet. Maybe the manufacturing boost, interstellar survey, sensor arrays and things for ships, or the better tech. Still pretty expensive to research, but the sooner we get it, the sooner we can research everything else, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, this is Stone over here, which now has a pretty good production for its size. Its approval is poop. We still don't have an approval booster, and actually our overall approval is really weak. I'm going to go and drop our taxes some more, although we're definitely losing some money. I'll get our overall approval to 61%, sure. What is this, another construction ship? I mean, we're paying maintenance for this stuff, but, I mean, it's worth it. We might still want to do some sort of, like, influence starbase here, just to, like, claim this space for ourselves forever. I don't know. We'll just send you as sort of a semi-exploration here. So we got the speed boost. So our scouts now move to speed 4. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 scouts, and then I'm going to build 2 more explorers. They have a move of 2, and they can also survey things. So I'm going to do that. We're really going to dig up the galaxy a fair bit. The Emporium for tourist outcome. I mean, it's a wonder, which is nice. Oh, is this research booster? This is a research booster. And I will be able to pop the space around here. The thing is, this has got the boost to construction, so more construction here feels pretty good. Maybe I'll just build a factory, get the better ship production, and then hope we can get some morale boosters here soon. Because, yeah, people are definitely on the cranky side. First, thulium mine. Vital for new types of kinetic weapons and other applications. We've got another habitable planet over here, Neverwall. So I'm going to want to go and build a colony ship very, very soon. For sure. Colony is idle over here. Eyes of the Universe. We did build it, which is great. I'm going to try to build a hyperspace project at the same time here. This hyperspace project would be getting boosted from here. It counts as a construction boost. So would we get a slightly better move bonus? I find that a little hard to believe. I'm going to build it here, because if we can get these +3 researches, we can stack a lot of research buildings in between. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. So here's a scout, so I'm just going to go and tell it to be on auto explore. Hotkey for that is X. Although, yeah, I might have manually want to tell it to go here. So there's going to be an election. Looks like we're going to win by a landslide, so we're going to go ahead and not freak out about that right now. You are full. Your production is done. We're just going to queue up an 8 research. Maybe I'll queue up a couple of those. So it'll take 15 turns. It'll give us 50 research when it completes. Another scout. I'm just going to hit X. Okay, they are splitting up. They're pretty smart. The ships, the AI in this game, when you automate things, the ships do sort of coordinate with one another, which is really, really, really nice. So I do want to get that antimatter. It does suck that it's the only thing that's going to be within range. I might want to leave it for now and just see what else we can get out here before I commit to this construction ship. We got a cult on Ina 4. more economy. I think we're going to take our benevolent pick for the free colony ship right now. Allow them to believe as they want. So that should, I think, give us our ideology bonus. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh. It's 20, right? Had we not? I don't know. I guess I got confused about something. Oh, we finally met someone. We look forward to a beneficial relationship. All right. We don't know where he is yet. And he's offering trade. He wants to give me Xenocommerce. In exchange, we'll give him Durantium and some money and the espionage tech and hyperdrive specialization. Now, this is 6 turns of research. This is 6 turns of research. That sort of adds up. I mean, the open borders, this is mutual, by the way, each other's. So, and it can boost relationship over time. Giving up espionage, you know, it's kind of scary, but we're going to go for this. I'm going to be fine with opening up some trading. Plus, we actually get trading bonuses, so the sooner we can start trading, the better. Also, did we just find out where a bunch of capitals are? How did we just find out where a bunch of these capitals are? I don't remember that happening before. Oh, this is amazing. Well, what's not amazing is that this is the Snathi capital over here. The Snathi are super duper evil. How did we get this? Did we start the game with this? No, because I zoomed out right away. I don't know. Okay. The Eyes of the Universe. Is that it? I bet you it is. I don't remember it saying something like that, but I was just reading the mechanical effects. I bet you there was something in the flavor text that gave us that information. Okay. Well, let's get our first spy. And we're going to go ahead and deploy them over here with the Slime. So what the spies will do is it will build up our espionage level over time. And as our espionage level gets higher and higher and higher, there's a chance of stealing techs. It maxes out at Ultra, and we get the most, the fastest rate. This is a survey ship, so we're going to have it do some auto survey. Now, the shipyard, I'm going to cancel that outright. I'm going to get... Oops, not you. Go away. Cancel. I'm going to get a colony ship. I'm going to move you up to the top of the thing. It's only going to take 1 turn to build it, which is nice. We're going to look to colonize this one. I'm going to leave that be because no one else should steal it from us. I'm going to leave it be until we get the freebie. So, we're going to load a mix of population from a couple of different places. This constructor over here. There we go. That's what we're hoping for, is to grab more than one thing. All right, let's just do that. Mining ring. Excellent. And I'm still not worried about building up defenses. Colony ship. So I'm going to send you here. Size 12. Go. Thank you very much. These guys are bunched up a little bit, but... Ah, hello. The Arcan. They're actually quite nice. Trader gossip, more trade route income. Well, we don't have trade routes yet. We'll have to wait for the ship to get designed. We can manually design it, or the next time a tech will unlock, we'll get it. Again, maybe it's because of the way we got the tech. It's not going to kick in right away. Do I start another colony ship? You know what? Let's do it. We'll find another use for that colony ship later on. You're going to give me money for a Durantium and mutual open borders. I'm going to do it. We're going to build up a relationship. They get happy if we've got these open borders and no border conflicts and same ideology, and that's going to be a big thing. We got another explorer over here. I'll put you on survey duty. There you go. You're going to pop these. Some of these are heavily guarded. We're going to have to go and be military to pop them. Here's our first election. We should win this with a landslide because we've got pretty good relationship. There we go. So Ina is pretty unhappy at 35%, so they mostly defected there. We do have another planet here. Okay. Here's Ina. Now, we are working on the Hyperspace project. Yeah, 2 turns away over there. So, Paxton's Emporium is another galactic achievement, like another world wonder, basically. But I don't necessarily care about that too much. We don't have anything for approval yet. We'll have to look at that for the tech. We got a decent amount of production. We will need banks and things soon. I think, though, what we're going to do is we're going to have the space elevator and put it right here to boost the production. I think that's going to be a quite nice little combo to get started. And then I don't know. Do we build the galactic mainframe here? We might end up doing it, but I think I'll start with the 2 Xeno bases here. Done and done. Okay, shipyard. I don't know if we need more constructors right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send out one treasure hunt mission. We're going to reevaluate afterwards, so we'll get a little bit of money after that runs. So this colony ship, I think, was going to Flagarathan over here. And we met the Galactic Bazaar over here. So what they will do is they will sell us fairly potent ships for a fair amount of money, plus some extra resources. These green ones are all the ones that are available here. Some of them are halfway decent military ships, which can really make a big bonus early. And some of them are just ships that you put sort of in orbit around other planets. You can see their mass like exceeds what you would normally be able to build here. So long-range survey ship, for example. There's some colony ships as well, which can be kind of strong. Look at this, +5 raw production, any planet the ship is stationed at. +5 research. +5 morale. 15% manufacturing. So none of these are super colony ships. Yeah, we can get money, we can get all kinds of things. I think I'll hold off for now, but it is pretty potent. Wow, the greenhouse system is being shared by a couple of different people. That's interesting. I should probably just plop down this ship somewhere, but I still don't know where. Well, what I might want to do, actually, I'll go back here. I'm going to give... Oh, we met the Snathy. They're going to declare war on us. Good to meet you, Lord Snarky. It's sort of a joke race, but also incredibly aggressive. And they were right over here. Yeah, we'll get an economic starbase for Inna. We could probably do one economic starbase. That covers both, I'm not sure. Yeah. Was new to you is ancient to other races. So we completed another world wonder here, which is amazingly good. Now you do give +3 adjacency research, so I feel like we have to like do this. Now these research labs are just a percentage boost, so you sort of need to get a baseline going on. So a lot of these early ones we build give +1 to, you know, research or +1 social construction, and then after that you get percentage boosts. So I'll set that up. I don't want to necessarily overqueue, depending on what might come up next. So we're going to colonize this planet. Powerful drug. Flowers of a specific plant on planet are powerful and toxin when ground up or smoked or inserted to various places. The drug provides an intense feeling of contentment to all those who consume it, although in a few cases people have been content to walk directly into powerful machinery. What are your orders? We don't want to tread on people's happiness, but walking the machinery isn't good. Establish treatment programs for anyone who want them and put up railings everywhere. That's benevolent and an approval bonus. Or we could say there's no sense in leaving this opportunity in the hand of amateurs. Make the drug illegal, but begin research to harness its pharmaceutical effects and find market uses for it. So it's pragmatic, the approval penalty, but a boost to economy and research. I think that's on the planet. You say they're content with everything, like more work? Give them the drug to make them work harder. Are the plants plentiful? They are? Fantastic. So that would give us a productivity boost. Approval is clearly very, very, very nice. Clearly very nice. But that economy and research is nice. Now, if we did take the benevolent one, we now could get our colony ship, which we could use to colonize that, what, like size 7 planet? Which isn't the strongest, but it's still nice. These are all still really, really good options. It's a fairly big planet. We'll have room for kindness buildings. For approval buildings. So we're going to go with this one. Because we can. What do you have here? Monsantium. Population booster. And that's a food. Ship construction. And all construction adjacent. Okay, well, let's start. Because I always like to get the baseline production first. So we'll get a deep core mine adjacent. And a space elevator adjacent. And then what we'll probably do is build you a shipyard, and then once that's built, we'll put a spaceport right over here, and then we'll look at other things. So population, so this would be a +6 to population set right here. You also get adjacency influence, which is interesting, but of course with our modifiers, we're going to want to get research going on here. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. We're going to colonize this planet. Leftover robots. Advanced species, extremely long-lasting subsentient AI systems. Something you've done to trigger these systems, defense protocols. Now anyone who ventures outside the colony is at risk of attack from primitive robot creatures. What are your orders? So long as we're sure they're subsentient, there's no harm in taking defensive measures to thin out the robots around the colony. Let's just make sure to feel a little guilty about it. Maybe set up a museum to study them. Benevolent research influence. Let's not be bashful. They're pests and can be treated as such. Kill the robots, feast on their innards. Research manufacturing. Yes, let's not kill all the robots. Let's make it a sport. Let's make the planet the galaxy's premier destination for trophy robot hunting. Tourism booster. I think I'm going to go for the benevolent boost at this point. The research is pretty cool. I mean, get research for a couple of different branches, but we'll go for the benevolent and finish that up. Okay, lots of places to colonize. What are you? Population booster. Okay, I think I'll do the standard deep core mine. Space elevator, they can boost each other. We may or may not worry about the spaceport too early. And I'll just queue up the farm because it's on a tile and we just get it out of the way. It's something that has to happen. Okay, now we still have this plant. Oops. We are exceeding our colony limit. We will take a look at that in a moment. Oh no! I screwed up. Come back here. Outreach. I just want to verify that I still had that planet to colonize, and I do. So there's our free colony ship. I think we get free people on it as well, which is really nice. And we're going to go and use the spread to Denizon 2 over here. So yeah, so we are now at 5 colonies, and because of our government, we have a maximum of 4. So if we can get a fancier government, then we can raise our limit. The other thing we can do is create a Commonwealth, and we're about to go to 6 colonies over here. Commonwealth is a permanently allied, sort of subservient state. They're not your empire, but they're permanently allied to you. I think I'm just going to eat the hit right now, which will probably require us to lower our taxes even more so that we don't get too many rebellion problems. We're losing a fair amount of money, but we got a fair amount in the bank. We're now 70% overall, although there'll be some unhappiness over here, and especially as we grow. See, we like open borders. We will look at what we can do to get a new government type as soon as possible. Swamped. Land and world quickly realized it's been inhabited before. Beneath the northern ice, explorers have found an ancient starship. They believe they can free the ship from the ice, but the resulting melt will flood much of the arable land of the planet, and climate change will kill most of its unique native species. So, we could leave it buried, gaining extra tile. Plus 10 benevolent, extra tile. We could be pragmatic, 10% research on the planet, which would be nice. I think I'm going to keep going benevolent because we can actually unlock more research boosters if we do this, and I like the extra tile idea. Wow, everything is scattered, so it's going to be really hard to get some combos. You get bonus to research over here. I think we'll make a nice research block over there. So I'm going to make the production block sort of in this area. Just get a bit of, again, bit of baseline production, and that's going to be okay. Approval's down to 14% over here. Too many colonies. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Not going to lie. Snappy Revenge has changed to an imperial government. I'm sure they did. We might have to do that to not lose an election soon, actually. You know what? I'm going to, like, preemptively... yeah, I'm going to preemptively switch now. I'm not going to be able to change for 26 weeks, but it will take a while before we get the new government type. So I'm going to do that so we don't actually have to run an election. Yeah, the colony limit is unchanged. There we go. Change. Done. So you are going to be a economic ring, please. And, oh, we have access to starbase markets. 10% gross income. That will be handy because we're not taxing people much. I mean, we have to spend from our treasury to build it. We have to spend money to make money. You will give me environmental engineering. I have to give you planetology. That's an older tech and some resources. You'll also give me some money. This gives me the planet soil upgrade and the media assimilation government. Oh, for crying out loud. I just changed government form, so I can't change now. This is great. Look at this. 12 colony limit, more influence. Can't declare wars. You watch our entertainment, hunger for information about our celebrities. You wear our brands. You care about the issues we tell you about. You are already one of us. Fake news. So we will try to change that as soon as we get a chance. Hello. What are you, my beauty? Larrikin. Harmony crystals. Oh, baby. Let's... Oh, were you really... You were really empty. Brindle's Observatory is a nice little building for research boosters. Starbase Laboratory. So we have a new government type. So that's swell. This will let us build a technology capital. Extreme colonization. I don't think that by itself will let us colonize this, but it will lead to things in that direction. We're nearly out of administrators. Yeah, let me do that. There's nothing else we're gonna need for colony ships. So we'll build you. So planets we know about. Bacterial world. Yeah, we don't have atmosphere cleaning yet. So we'll just queue up the one. You want to trade. You want to give me improved logistics, which is powerful, and open borders, but you request quite a bit of stuff, including money. I'm going to have to say no to this. Tell you what, though. Yeah, no. All right. Doesn't like us enough. We can take a look at the diplomacy screen here. I mean, so far, yeah, unfriendly, cordial, open borders treaty, open borders, same government, opposing ideologies because they're evil. These guys are currently pragmatic. And if we get diplomats, which we don't have any yet, we can start assigning them to people and improve some relationships that way. It's nice what you can do with these leaders. Emperor's Ascension. Long live the Emperor! Ah, yes, the new Emperor, that's true. We get 25% approval for a few turns. That's going to be nice. There's a colony ship. Surface-wise. So, Brindle's Observatory. There's more research. Let's get a planetary soil upgrade. Right here. We'll unlock that tile, and that might be a good place to build the Brindle's Observatory if it's still available. Wonders, baby. So another colony ship right now is no good. We need to start building some defensive ships. These are pretty crummy right now, but let me get a trio of them maybe, at least. But yeah, we're gonna make the attack soon. I don't know if they have the ability to invade me yet, but you know, at some point. There we go. Send you off to Larrikin. It's not gonna take much longer before the warfare starts. And on that cheery note, we're gonna have to put a cut in here. Thank you very much. You know what? Instead of extreme colonization, let's start getting some actual military tech. And you know what? You are going to... I'm going to cancel. Oh, I can't run missions with this government. That's true. Tell you what then. Queue up a couple of constructors, because I'm sure we're still going to need a little bit of that. If nothing else, economic star bases. And then we're going to start getting some military tech soon, and we will do that. And I think we can get some trading going on soon, too. Okay, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time.